Why are there not more people talking about Falltoberfest? It's the beer bonanza you can't miss. Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Reviews Falltoberfest special. We're here to sip, savor, and sometimes spit all the best brews this season has to offer. From rich ales to Märzens, fest beers, pumpkin ales, and many more, we've got your taste buds covered. So grab a pint, sit back, and let's toast to good times and great beers. Cheers.
Cheers! That's right. Shagdog and Jammer, Spit or Swallow Beer Review.
That's right, Jammer. I'm doing Left Hand Brewing's Oktoberfest.
Awesome. And I got Founder's Ultimate Oktoberfest. It is an imperial German-style Märzen aged in bourbon barrels. And it says right here, roll out the barrel. The bourbon barrel, that is. We're taking the classic German-style Märzen and kicking it up a notch by adding the smooth, rich flavors that only 9 months in a bourbon barrel can provide. Get out your lederhosen and prepare for an intense wave of Bavarian hysteria. Ultimate Oktoberfest is here.
Hey.
9.4 ABV.
Yeah, and your green screen, Jammer, showed up on your face a little bit. I don't know if you were getting too close, maybe. I don't know. I saw a little blackness coming in, like a. Yeah. You should be good now, though. Hey, I'm doing Left Hand Brewing. This crap is Best Buy 11/22/23. So it was Best Buy almost 10 months ago. So
Founders.
But it's Founders, so hopefully it's good. 6.6%
Left hand
ABV.
for you.
Yeah, Märzen, no right hand today.
Right here. Barrel aged. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't mean to throw you off.
Yeah, I think I get
You're
everything
lost.
there. 6.6% ABV, 85 beer advocate. There you go.
Awesome.
Now, Jammer usually puts quality into his setup there, but he wasn't concerned today. He's like running on Jammer time.
So Shagdog,
this season, are you going to have some sweaty balls?
You're a little translucent on your arm, too. I can see through your arm and see the green screen.
Are you going to have some sweaty balls this season?
Winter or Falltoberfest?
it is Falltoberfest. I'm just saying.
Do they make any type of sweaty balls during Falltoberfest?
You know what I'm talking about.
Cookies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me pour mine.
I can't believe you just keep going on and on about crap that you get no clue.
Hey.
I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, here. Jesus Christ. A little bit more, a little down, a little bit more. It's very touchy. They should make that more where you can change the number instead of using a scroller because it's like.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyhow, yeah, look at that.
Awesome.
Wow, it looks good for old beer, I think. It's cloudy, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine does look a little brassy, but it's still just a little off compared to the German beers. I'm just amazed that the American beers cannot even get the color of the German Märzens. But that's okay because they do have some of the flavor characteristics. So, yeah, the head quickly dissipated. But it's a nice brassy copper, gold, yellow color there.
Yeah.
Oh, it does smell a little alcoholic.
Yeah, this one is spoiled a little bit. I can tell. It smells bready, but a bready spoiled.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, it's Best Buy November 2023. Here it is, October 2024, right?
What's the alcohol content again?
It's only 6.6.
Well, yeah, you're
Should be all right. I mean, I don't see any floaties when the light is dark.
Yeah, as long as it's been canned and sealed pretty good, it should be all right.
Yeah, I'm worried about the bottle one too, but we'll see.
Yes, we will see.
I gotta drink it. It's part of the rules, right?
Well,
as long as there's no
that's why I try to avoid buying those.
Yeah, I just did it because every beer they had Oktoberfest already done so far. So
Man, This does have a rich smell of bready malt, almost like molasses smell.
Hmm.
Got a little floral notes. Yeah, it's really got some nice caramel. Yeah,
Yeah.
caramel and toffee type aromas there.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up a little caramel, a little bready, but it's almost like a spoiled bready, like
Yeah,
yeasty. When you smell bread, it's starting to get old or something.
yeah, yeah.
So we'll
Kind of
see how it is.
almost a musty.
Yeah, we'll see how it is.
All right, prosit.
Pros. Well, not bad actually for being old.
You know, this is actually pretty good.
I'm sure it would taste better if it was fresher, but I'm getting more of a caramel,
Mm-hmm.
bready, yeasty taste, but it doesn't taste too spoiled.
Yeah. This one right here, it's kind of nice because you're getting some of the Märzen flavors, the bready, the caramel, the toffee, but then you slide in a little of the bourbon barrel,
Yeah,
getting that bourbon flavor, the vanilla, the just the smokiness
yeah,
and everything, and it kind of complements it. I'm really kind of impressed with the fact that now if they would have took Hackashore, bumped it up to 10%, did it in bourbon barrels, then or even Lowenbrow, I would be really impressed. Really impressed. Boom.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I didn't know. I didn't know if you found the regular Founders Oktoberfest. I had both of those.
hmm
I like the regular Oktoberfest too.
hmm
That one I didn't like at first, but then it grew on me about halfway down the glass. I was like, "Wow, this isn't too bad actually."
yeah, I always say, depending on the mood you're in, the scenery, the location, or whatever you want to call it, the mood, uh, whether you had enough sleep, whether you're happy, whether you just had a fight with your loved one, or whatever like that kind of stuff, it affects you when you drink
Yeah,
beer and the flavors that you pick up and stuff like that. I think it affects it.
yeah,
And it's very subjective. So, and if you're out by the beach and you got all those natural endorphins releasing the happiness, you're going to have happy times drinking this beer.
right.
And so, what I'm getting at is the fact that when you do this,
Unless
you
you have a
know,
sunbird.
if you didn't like it the first time, maybe you should try it another time,
Yeah,
like 2 or 3 times.
yeah. The beach thing, unless you have a really bad sunburn and you're traveling in a minivan, that might bring down your
Or
endorphins.
living in a van
Yeah,
down the river.
yeah,
As much as I say it has some of the richness and the strong flavors there of caramel and toffee and bready, it is actually kind of faint. It's not as strong as you would. It's not as strong as like a Belgian.
right.
But it's not as sweet as a Belgian either. But it
Turtleneck.
I think it needs more flavor. More the what you call it.
Yeah, I'm getting like a fucking turkey neck.
Well, you can always get that tucked up.
I probably just get some duct tape and hold it
That's
down.
what I'm saying. You get some duct tape and slide that down there and stick it down on. At the same time, you're holding up your breast with the duct tape. You could be holding down the turkey neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your man boobs.
So that'd be any of that be duck breast and turkey neck? I don't know. Duck breast and turkey neck.
Shagdog, the other white meat.
Thank God I don't have any man boobs yet.
Shagdog, the other white meat.
Yeah, that's right. I'm very white right now.
Give
I
it
haven't
a
had
try.
sun in the last 3 years. I tell you what, I don't have no man breast, so that's for sure. I never had
That's
man
good.
breast. I'm too slim to have man breast. I worked with a kid. He was like 21, 22, and I was like going on break, and I heard him talk to another guy. Yeah, what do I do? I got these breasts. I was like, man, so maybe you need some testosterone or something. Let's start working out.
That's what they say about the testosterone and today's kids, male kids. It's harder for them not to have those man boobs.
Yeah. Oh, it's
With harder
not
than
to have them.
not to have it. Only
Harder.
because everything they eat has these hormones in it. The chicken is pumped up with all these hormones, and, steroids and all these.
So what's that causing?
It's causing them to have more estrogen and causing them to have.
Oh, okay. So man boobs. Okay.
That's why you're also having an influx of so many people that are confused of their sexuality.
Yeah. I should have told the kid when he was talking about it. Well, I asked him, I said, what's going on? I said, maybe you just need some. I said, you're not drinking soy protein or anything because soy protein builds more estrogen.
Yeah.
In your, and he goes, no. And I said, yeah. I said, maybe you just need something with testosterone or something. I should have said, let me see him.
Ooh, they look good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I think you should wear them proudly.
I think that's why, because he had a girlfriend at the time. I think that's why your girlfriend's with you. You're like the bull dyke.
I think you should let your girlfriend suck on them while you're sucking hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll work.
I tell you what. I remember one time I had this lesbian girl went to the academy with me when I went to Hillsborough Community College way back for the academy, and the girl that gave her a ride usually broke her wrist or something that day in defensive tactics. So she's like, "Hey, where do you live?" I'm like, "Here," and she's like, "Oh, I'm more north of that, but can you give me a ride home?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." I give her a ride home. She's a bull dyke, young bull dyke, like 22, 24.
And she still wanted to take a ride on the Shagdog.
No, I get her home, and then her girlfriend comes out the door waiting for her.
What the hell are you doing with this man?
This girl was hotter than shit, the girlfriend, waiting for her. I was like, holy fuck, what kind of dick do you have? I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking,
Well, Dick gets involved no matter what.
Yeah, right.
Whether it's plastic or synthetic
or...
skin, it's getting involved either way.
Right.
It's got to be there.
Yeah, there's got to be something that's going to go in there. I mean, fingers just not enough, right?
No. Fingers can only do so much. Tongue can only do so much.
Right.
I mean, if you got a tongue longer than Gene Simmons, maybe,
Right, yeah.
But, yeah, Dick's getting involved either way.
Yeah. I wonder, because you think a girl, I mean, you got a big toy thing you're talking about, right? Whatever size, bigger than your man's. You think the girl enjoys that man more than her man, or does she enjoy the man flesh, the feel of it?
I don't know. I mean,
I'd have to ask a girl, I guess.
I would assume that if they're doing that, they're going to wear themselves out and make their man even feel smaller.
Right. If they got something big or something.
Yeah, if they got something huge, and they're going at it, time in and time out, and then when he gets the opportunity, he's going to feel like he's just, hitting the corner, sides,
Right.
Got to throw a board on and tie it to him.
It's just moist
so
air.
It doesn't fall in.
Just feels like moist air to him.
Yeah, warm, moist air.
Yeah. Like Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida gets fucked up a lot too.
It would be great weatherman, I think. We should be a meteorologist.
And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a bad beer. I like it. And I'm going to give it, although I don't consider it an Oktoberfest in the traditional style.
Right.
I will say it is an Imperial German-style Märzen.
Yeah.
with bourbon barrel, and I do like the bourbon and the Märzen type flavors melding together. Um, I think I would give this an A minus and a swallow and a quarter.
Yeah. Pretty good. I mean, like you said, it's not your typical Märzen. It's like Märzen on crack, or steroids.
I am enjoying it. I think it's good. I can't be negative about it because it's pretty delicious. It's pretty delicious there, Shagdog.
And I'm not big on barrel aged beer, but that one at first I didn't like it, but then it started growing on me, and I was like, "Well, this ain't too bad actually. This is a good style of beer to put in bourbon barrels."
It's very complementary to each other.
Yeah,
the style of the Märzen with the bourbon barrel.
Right.
I think it's a very good
yeah.
Mix there.
It took about half a beer to work on me.
Yeah.
This one, for being a year old,
this one is actually kind of tickling me in the toes too.
Yeah. This one, I think it would be better if it was fresher. I do taste a little spoilage in it. But besides that, it does taste good. I do taste some caramel, bready malts.
Well, Left Hand Brewing is a good quality brewing company,
I think it's just on the verge. It's like Best Buy was November of last year, so
I'm surprised that they're allowing their beer to be sold like that.
Yeah, we should complain about it. Huh?
You should call them up because I'm sure there's a number on there that says if.
And then tell them how much I paid for it too.
Tell them how much you paid for it, and tell them that you're very disappointed because you just realized it was out of date.
Yeah.
And that you drink it and you're scared that you might come down with something.
Right.
Because now you're not feeling right.
Yeah, some type of yeast infection or something.
I'm not feeling right. You should do that video.
Hey, how many beers have we drank that had like white clumps in it? Yeah, white floaties and shit in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will drink them.
I tell you, the only one I did drink is that one Indian. You weren't doing a beer review at that time, but Indian lager from India, and it was adjunct lager and it had black specks in it. I was like, yeah, that's not. That one went down the drain. I was like, I'm not even drinking that. That had to be fungus or something. Because that one, I looked at the date and it was almost 2 years old. 2 years old lager sitting at room temperature. And that place wasn't even cool, the liquor store. It was like hot in there, So it had to be 75, 80 degrees in that room.
Yeah, you're going to have to start being very discriminative on buying beer, when it's... If you, I saw several of them the other day when I was at the store that I would have loved to have tried and have, for the beer review. But I stopped myself because it was going on a year and a half old, or they didn't mysteriously didn't have a date code at all.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I only bought these 3 that are out of date just because I drank all my Oktoberfest beers.
You were feeling adventurous, I know.
I went back to one of the same liquor stores I went to out of the 2, and
you deserve this.
I was hoping they had some more new stuff, but they didn't. So I was like, damn. The only new one. No, they didn't have any new ones. Yeah. They did have one new German.
Great beer.
Yeah, one new German one they had that they didn't have last time, but they only sold it in a 6-pack. You couldn't buy a single, so I was like,
Great beer turns you on.
Jesus.
It's positive affirmations with Shagdog.
Positive affirmations. Yeah, so I'm doing the best one. I'm thinking the next one is another one's in the can, so I'm hoping that one's all right. And then the one after that is going to be in a bottle, which would be the scary one.
That would be awesome. Well, the bottle should be good.
More light gets to it through the bottle than the can. So
yeah, but
it's a brown bottle, but still.
Okay. Well, let me finish my beer here.
I'm going to try to go shopping again one more time at the other store for some more Oktoberfest. Because I need more pumpkins, actually, too. I only have a couple pumpkin beers.
What's funny is that I slowed down the closer I got to the bottom
Yeah.
of my glass. I find that kind of humorous because that's the complete opposite of me.
Right.
I usually speed up and I go ahead and drink it. Look at you. You're empty.
Maybe you're savoring the moment. All that bourbon barrel aged beer.
It does remind me of those Scottish ales we had
Yeah.
with that bourbon barrel.
I almost bought a couple of Scottish ales the other day.
Well, not bourbon, but with whiskey cask, as they said,
Whiskey
the innocent
cask,
gun.
Yeah. Innocent gun, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost bought a couple of Scottish ales the other day. I had they did a black lager or something. I did that by the same beer company. I did that about a year ago. But it had two different wee heavies. And I was like,
You should do it.
I better wait because I don't want to buy too many beers that aren't seasonal.
Yeah. Well, you buy you mix them into it.
Yeah, it might have been a year old. Who knows?
Let's be honest about it. There's the seasonal ones that we're doing and everything, and then Oktoberfest and the pumpkin and all that. They're different seasonal beers and everything.
Yeah.
But we might throw in a regular beer in the midst.
If we run out or get low. If we run out or get low.
Well, I'm just saying in general. I mean, because you find a good beer either way. Find one that you can't find normally, and all of a sudden you find it. You're like, oh, let me do this for the beer review. I'm not waiting. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in there.
But this time of the year, end of September to the beginning of October, I like to do Oktoberfest, and then from beginning of October to the end of October, beginning of November, I like to do pumpkin beers. Any type of scary themed beers, Did you get any scary themed beers? They might not be pumpkin, but they got like a witch or whatever.
I got some pumpkin scary type beers too. Yeah.
Any other beer styles that are scary label themed or whatever? But
yeah, there's a few. I mean, but they're I have to pull them out and put them in the fridge before I can.
I'm not going to do them now. I'm going to wait till October to start doing it.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm thankful.
Yes.
I'm thankful and appreciative.
That's good. Hey, that's a fucking great white right there.
Shagdog.
Lead singer just died.
You are amazing. You are unique. Think of this, Shagdog. You came about because what are the odds of your mother and father getting together? Not only getting together, but having sex. Then on top of that, having sex and producing you. I mean, and here's the real kicker too. You have the sperm out of millions of other sperm? I don't know. I mean, is it millions or thousands or what?
I don't know. You mean in one load?
Yeah, in one load. And on top of that, it's going to the egg, right?
There's different types of sperms, too. There's swimmers. There's attackers. They attack other people's sperms.
And here's the crazy part about it. That sperm fought to get to that egg.
You ever look at somebody like, you were really the fastest sperm?
Yeah. And now that sperm and egg gets together and produces.
Check this out.
A baby. And here's the kicker, Shagdog. Here's another kicker, right? Anything could have happened during the pregnancy. Your mother could have fell, slipped, been hit by a car. Miracles were abounding left, right, and center for you to even be produced, and then on top of that, to be born.
And then formed correctly also.
Yes, and then formed with 10 fingers and 10 toes.
And two penises.
Exactly, 2 penises that are 10 inches long. I mean, and 4 balls. I mean, come on.
And you got to think about, too, you ever see the videos where they show the egg and the sperms trying to get in the egg? There's a bunch of sperms trying to get in the egg.
Yeah.
None of them are penetrating. Then one gets in.
Right.
So what is
and that's
that?
what I mean by fighting. And then on top of that, Shagdog, you came out kicking and screaming. You were born.
Yeah.
Now, as a baby, you were able to overcome illness.
Yeah.
You were able to avoid getting electrocuted, drowned, hit by a car. Every time your mother took you
anywhere in a vehicle or whatever like that, miracle was happening because you didn't get hit by a car. You were in the car, safe and sound and everything. And what I'm getting at, Shagdog,
I've been in a couple car accidents as a kid.
yeah, but you survived and you weren't injured and all these different things, could have happened. You thrived. You grew and you thrived and everything like that. People cry out, God, I wish for a miracle. God, I wish give me a miracle, cure my cancer. Give me a miracle, let me win the lotto. Give me a miracle. Every freaking day is a miracle.
Yeah.
You have survived all the way up to this age that you're in now.
Yeah, that's true.
Every day you could have been kidnapped. You could have been killed.
Almost got kidnapped one time.
You could have, all these things that could have happened to you along the way, you've been able to safely navigate.
Yeah, or survive them.
And the thing about it is, each time that happened, it was a miracle.
Right.
Now, like I said, people cry out for miracles to God. So, please let me win the lotto. Please. But you've been given thousands upon hundreds of thousands of miracles every day of your life.
I don't think God lets you win the lotto. I think that's just
you are amazing, Shagdog.
Although
you are unique.
I did see a show where a guy whose son just died and he's in the hospital for something, and his son's spirit came to him and told him to pick these numbers, and the guy did pick those numbers for lotto and he won. So whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Yeah, when you get right down to it, every day is a miracle that you survive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, you can walk out the street, get hit by a car.
Here's the real funny thing about it: you are unique, you're amazing, and everything, and yet you have similarities to everybody else.
Yeah, and differences.
And differences, and here's the thing too. While everybody, some may have been born into wealthy families that didn't want for nothing and had wonderful opportunities, everything, and then others had to fight for the opportunities they had and everything by determination and willpower and so forth. So I'm not allowing you to get a big head because I say you are amazing and unique, but you also are very similar to other people out there that have been blessed just as much, if not more or less than you.
Right. I mean, I think most problems with most people, they create themselves. Not all of them, because some of them are passed down by their parents or whatever. Yeah. They're in a bad environment, abusive.
First and foremost, you have to be thankful and grateful for everything that you have and can do and be. You're able to walk, you're able to talk, you're able to use your hands, you have both arms, both legs, able to do all these different things instead of complaining that my back's hurting.
It did hurt.
I can't keep up with these kids. You know what? You should be thankful that you even have the opportunity to be able to bend over and take it like a man.
Who the hell is complaining that they can't keep up with the kids?
Yeah, you always complaining. Yeah.
No, I'm complaining. I do more work than the kids.
Okay. I'm just kidding around, but in reality, if you really think that way, you would be more appreciative and thankful for a lot of things in life.
A friend, matter of fact, I'll call him a former friend, once said, "I'm a failure at life."
Well, I don't know about failure at life because each person's life is an individual experience.
Right,
And here's the thing about that: you may be actually succeeding,
right? Yeah.
because it's an individual experience. You may actually be succeeding.
I might be overachieving.
Yeah, from the fact that God may have anticipated, say, hey, this is what I expect from him, and this is what, he has this path and this path, and he can go less and he can go more. Hey, look at him. Shagdog has actually gone more each time.
Doing better than we expected, Clarence.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
we need you to still go down there and save them a couple times.
Yeah, because every time a bell rings, an angel
He
gets
gets his wings.
hot dog. I wish I had a bill.
Hot dog.
We're coming into that season pretty quick.
Pretty soon, pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fall Oktoberfest beers better. I used to like the Christmas beers better, but I actually love Oktoberfest and pumpkin beers and a few beers in between.
That's why I wished you would have sucked it up and turned around and overcome your fears of flying and so forth, and came and fears of financial destitute, and came to Germany with me for Oktoberfest.
I'm a failure at life.
Well, I went twice, once for you and once for me. So.
Yeah, but you did do Poland the second time too, so that took away from the fun. Besides the pretty girls.
No. Poland made me more appreciative and thankful because I wasn't in one of those concentration camps.
Right, that's true. Yeah. But as far as the Oktoberfest and partying that you were doing, I mean, Germany, those people love to sing American songs like 80s and 70s music, and they love it.
Yeah. And let me tell you, one of the most popular songs throughout the world is Country Roads by John Denver. I was amazed at learning that.
I forgot the video you showed me the other day, what song they were singing, but it was an 80s song. A Purple Rain. It was Purple Rain. Yeah, Purple Rain. They're all singing in the Oktoberfest tent. Purple Rain.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
And they're playing. The Oompa band is playing it.
Yeah. Purple Rain. That's awesome.
Imagine that. I mean, I'm telling you.
Some of those songs.
People want to knock America, but America has influenced all countries.
We created everything.
At the same time, we also
destroyed everything.
Yeah, we also took everything from other countries and made it
better.
I don't know as so much as better, but more. People get when you think about it. People get excited for different things, for different countries and stuff like that. If you were to say Jamaica, oh, I love to go to Jamaica, this beautiful country, and they want to go, and all that stuff. And hey, man, Irie, and all that stuff, Yeah, they want to embrace the culture. That's the one thing about Americans. We embrace every freaking culture out there.
Yeah. Yeah, in America, I mean, we did do a lot for the world. I mean, we are, I think, the Babylon of Revelation because, the merchants are going to be weeping when America is destroyed. Babylon is destroyed. You think it's China? You think people will weep when China is destroyed?
I don't think it's so much China. I think it's America because, the thing about America is that as much as we have, like you said, destroyed and much as we have screwed up and did bad things and everything, we also embraced and appreciated and also helped in many different ways. Different cultures, different countries, and so forth. And,
but we also destroyed a lot.
Well, I said that, destroyed it. But the thing is we unlike China's not embracing other cultures. China wants to enforce their culture upon you.
Yeah.
Russia wants to force their culture upon you. We embrace Russia. I mean, we embrace China. Hey, think about this. We embrace that. We want to go visit those countries. We want to go do things. We want to go das Vidanya and all these different crazy crap.
We like vodka. We like Chinese food.
Yeah.
I think we embrace.
We take Chinese food and we make it Americanize it.
Yeah, I mean, we embrace China more than Russia. Actually, I mean, how much? Yeah. Oh, hey, let's go to that Russian restaurant.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, they were our enemies for a while. So, if it wasn't for the Cold War, we'd probably have more Russian restaurants.
Let me put it this way: I think if we weren't there during World War II to save China, Japan would have destroyed them.
Yeah, if Japan didn't have to waste the resources to fight us, I mean, they were already destroying China and Korea.
China was nothing in comparison to Japan at that time.
Yeah. I mean, they were just like, yeah.
All right, you ready to do another one?
Yeah. I like China. I like Chinese food.
I like Thai food.
Yeah.
I like hibachi.
Yeah. Speaking of Japs and Chinese,
That's a derogatory term.
it's short for.
And if you're going to use derogatory terms, you should have said, speaking of Japs and chinks, I mean, let's be honest. Let's be equally disparaging, you know?
To me, that's like just abbreviated words for the actual word. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, they're...
Even though there's no K in Chinese.
Yeah, well.
Chinks. Hey, they call us, I'm sure, round eye and probably something to do with white. Something.
I'm sure they... well, see, you can't say that about Americans because we're a mishmash.
True, but majority.
The majority is not even white anymore.
European. Well, especially not after the last 4 years. Shit.
Yeah, well, last 4 years we've had an influx of Hispanic.
Yeah, we got Chinese and Hispanics and Africans and Middle
Arabian.
Easterns. And maybe some type of
Middle Eastern.
Europeans. You know, maybe some Ukrainians coming across. Who knows?
All right, let's get to the next one.
Yeah, I got hurt.
Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing, and sharing. I'm Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
And we are the Spit or Swallow Beer Review.
That's right. We'll see you on the next one.